Hello everyone, MUFS here to welcome you to the 38th episode of Starfield. In the last episode we finished Ryujin Industries missions in Neon, and today we are going to start a new mission. But hey babe,
I'm here for you, should you need me. Do you need to ask? Do I not make it clear how much I care about you?
I just like to hear it every once in a while.
Then I shall be sure to say it more often. A shame that there is not more to discuss.
Oh, so sweet. Anyway, so we are going to do a mission. Yeah, we are gonna do. Let us do something. Let us do this mission. Board Nyakalu's ship. Let's do that.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
So first I'm gonna board this ship and we'll see what we can do. Let's board the ship. That's the way to board. That's the way to board my ship. Let's enter through this door. What do we have here? Thruster control relays. I have already repaired that. Med pack, I'll take it. Cheese. Soil box. Let's let's go down through here. I don't want to jump. What do we have here? Weapon case, nothing inside. It's a nice ship. Navigation computer assembly. Let's repair that. I'll take that ammo. Ammunition. Okay. Let's talk to the captain, shall we? I'll take emergency kit and snake oil. Hey, what's up?
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
No. I'm Ranger Deputy MUFS. Just signed up.
Welcome aboard, Deputy. Sorry if I can't give you the grand tour just yet. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
I'll see if I can get you flying again.
Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
Okay. I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Not the most exciting work I can think of.
Babe. Let's help the poor lady. We have passed all the other landing gear. Credits, I'll take that. Babe, let's go. Babe?
And just what is on your mind at this moment? Do you need to ask? Do I not make it clear how much I care about you?
Oh, so sweet.
Then I shall be sure to say it more often. I appreciate our little discussions, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I do that. Okay. Credits. Medpack. I'll take those. Sorry. But I'll take those. I need it more than you do. Titanium, iridium. And I'll take those. I'm just making your ship a bit lighter, you know?
Thanks. That should get me home.
Okay. Those outlaw ships still need to be dealt with.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Just tell me where they were headed and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
So that means we are gonna go over there. Can't go directly, can I? Not through here. Credits. Let's board the ship.
The interior of this ship comforting.
Yeah, I know, babe. Now let's head toward. No, don't. Let's head towards there and find out those criminals.
Leave no one alive.
And says who?
Direct into their grav drive. Their grav drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
Heyday!
Enemy shield system has been damaged.
We're done, right? Let's take the things out of, if we can, and then we'll be gone. Reactive gauge. Credits, control rod, ship parts. Ship parts is very important. I love taking ship parts because that's what you need to repair your ships. Platinum. Now let's head towards Polvo. Let's head that way.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
Thank you. So we are going to land in Hopetown. Let's do that.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear any
So-
complaints.
Neither do I. So what I'm gonna
Keep an
do?
eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your...
This is actually a Freestar Collective mission, the Freestar Ranger mission. So, let's continue with it.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
No trouble at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
I'd like to look around first.
Sure, I'll be right here when you want to head up.
Okay.
How's it going? You ready to head upstairs?
Yeah. Nobody from Hope Tech reported the starship theft?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Let's meet with Ron Hope then.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Babe,
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech.
yeah,
He's on the Council of Governors.
exactly.
The
The
Council
thing I was.
oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Yeah, I will. No worries.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive
She looks
in the
like
settled
Ularu.
systems have an office on the
Almost.
floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
True that.
Guess I could offer double shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We
Awesome.
look out for our people here, Burchett.
Where
That's a
hope is
point
built, right?
of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Budget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
I'm sure you could.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
I found your stolen ship on Monterey Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I'm aware of your position.
Then I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to.
Why?
If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
The thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Sure. Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
I understand. Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler.
Okay.
Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Okay. I'll take your word for that. I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve.
Exactly.
Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith in the Freestar Rangers instead.
I understand your position.
I hope so.
I'm
Pun
sorry to
intended.
interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
Neon? Again?
Breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work.
Sure.
Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah, obviously.
Are you sure?
Off-worlders.
Let's
Nothing
talk over
good ever
here.
comes from them.
Come. Nia. Come on.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been.
No, it
Still,
wasn't.
at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Yep. This was a waste of time.
Not completely. You've still got a lead worth following. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
How is Neon different?
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there.
I know.
The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
I've spent time on Neon. I know how different it can be.
Good. That should help you avoid any unnecessary complications. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the Starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
So,
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Let's... Yeah. This is the way.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Don't spring for the extended warranty. You just don't need it.
It seems like we are
hopes
going
the damn
back
hero
to
might.
Neon again. In the last episode, we came out of Neon,
hopes the best thing that
hoping
happened-
I wouldn't need to go to Neon for a while, but no, that wasn't the case. I believe there's a great stick over there. You know, I always look for great sticks and
As long as you keep the peace, you're good in my book.
yeah, I'm all for peace.
Off-worlder, right?
Anyway, let me get back to Neon and then we can shadows in Neon. Let's go there and then we can talk.
Let us stick to business here, and hopefully business has nothing to do with Aurora.
Yeah, sure. Well, we are back in Neon and it looks like yesterday. Well, it is actually
If the gangs can keep from killing
actually
each other,
yesterday we came over here in Neon. So this is
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't
I'm
you?
over here. I'm over here. You must be. Hey, he looks like that Ryujin employee, right? Ryujin operative on the ship. You must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
We'll see about that.
You're not listening. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here.
I know.
People who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
You should take his words to heart.
I won't cause trouble.
Good.
Consider whether your obligation to the Rangers outweighs whatever may usually pass for justice in Neon.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Are you sure this informant of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't, it's your call.
Was it your choice to be stationed in Neon?
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
You get a lot of unwanted visitors?
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, then I don't get involved.
I thought Rangers were supposed to help people in need.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
Aren't you worried that your badge makes you a target here?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon.
Alexis Price.
Better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
Take me to Billy Clayton.
Come on.
So, he's Alexis' son.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City.
Thank you.
Yeah, I read all the reports. You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away.
I believe so.
Would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold him...
Enside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
But you understand, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Don't you have something better to do?
Yeah, I'm doing that thing. Babe.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Hey, Billy. You got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Hey, Billy.
What do you need?
A stolen Hoptech ship landed here recently. I need information on that pilot.
Huh. A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other, you know what I mean?
Everything in Neon has a price.
People could be in danger.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you. But right now, my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
That's part of the job, yeah?
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
An all too familiar story in this city.
Yep.
Yeah, but I never thought I'd be part of one of those stories. Did my best to stay out of trouble, but it found me anyway.
What syndicate are you talking about?
The only one that matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
I'll talk to this loan shark, but you'd better make it worth my time.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Okay, so, babe, let's go over there and talk to that guy. Where are we going? We're taking that elevator? See, I'm a good person to manipulate things, right? That's for good cause. And let's see. I'm wearing my business suit. And let's take Hippolyta. Let's take that.
A new customer, perhaps?
No.
Well, now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
I'm here about the debt you are trying to collect from Billy Clayton.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand.
Are you Texan?
Thank you all the same for your concern.
I do not find that very amusing.
My word? That he's Texan? Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The debt was with his brothers.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
The idea of putting some fear in a scumbag like you sounded like fun.
If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn.
I'm asking for your cooperation here.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
I really don't have time for this.
No need to lose your cool.
If you don't help me, the Freestar Rangers might hold a grudge.
Seems to me like you're a long way from Aquila City.
Time is a luxury I don't have.
Just relax now. I'm listening, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand.
Sure.
Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage.
So, it didn't come to any bloodshed or anything? I'm happy with that. Syndicate. I don't want to pickpocket her.
This is private property.
Yeah, I know. But you opened the door for me anyway. Come on. It showed me this road.
That side's a bad place for
Why
tourists
can't I
these days.
just come from one side to the other, going around? Why do I have to come through those doors? I don't know. Hey, Billy.
Did you talk to Goodman?
I persuaded him to forgive the debt.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestar Rangers. Glad the badge still means something around here.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers. I think our new deputy here is just a real smooth talker.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so it must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's.
Madame
That's on
Sauvage.
the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Sure. Let's do that.
Nah.
In the city that never sleeps.
Yes. What?
You try velocity yet? It'll change your life.
Hey, I know this guy.
Hello.
I know this face. And I know you too. You, I don't know. Your face is very known.
You good?
Anyway, let me take another
have places like this.
Hippolyta. And then we can
Not killer, that's for sure.
persuade this
Yes.
Grace.
Well, look who's here to spoil my day.
No,
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm Freestar Ranger Deputy MUFS.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
Please, I just need some information. It could help save lives.
Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
I know you stole the ship, but people might be in danger and I need your help.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
You provided the means for mercenaries to intimidate and threaten an innocent person.
Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Enough small talk. Tell me what you know.
It's not that simple.
You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
Let's manipulate. What I'm asking for is completely reasonable.
You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Yep. No deals until I get some answers.
All right, fine. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Did she say where she was being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Did Maya say why the First needed the Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Why would you agree to such a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Okay, go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
Did anyone in the First give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
Did Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you, he's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. I'm sure he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
What do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
That's all I need for now. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
If you promise your shipjacking days are over, then yeah, you're free to go.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
So, Jalen left already?
Hey.
Babe, let's go. We can go directly. I always forget. Shadows in neon. Go to Aquila City. Let's go there.
You would think that deadly predators would have driven off settlers. Humans. We can be so stubborn.
Yeah, you can. Let's go and meet these people over there.
Aquila City is always haunted.
Can hardly walk.
So we are going to the rock.
Hey, deputy.
Yeah. Hey.
Welcome to the rock, I guess.
Why did she go like that?
What can I get you?
Where am I going? Upstairs over there. Yeah. Hey, Alex Shadid.
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
What's stopping you from traveling to Neon?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes.
Oh.
Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
That's my kind of place.
Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison.
It sure does.
Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
I need your help with the encryption on this slate.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Oh. Have fun with that.
Oh, I will. I guarantee it.
Talk to Daniel Blake. Oh, the marshal.
I need a word. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I did, yeah. She was a shipjacker named Grace Early.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
The stories about you, they ain't all real.
Thank me when I have taken down the first.
Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief?
I scored big time. Got the names of 2 high-ranking first members, Maya Cruz and Marco.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
You think you know who Marco is?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the first cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
What else can you tell me about Maya Cruz?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
I need some information to track them down.
Like what?
Where would someone go for a long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
Marco's keeping his location a secret. How can I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the First. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
That's enough to go on.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Thank you. So, Shadow is Neon done. On the run. We have 2 missions, I believe. Surgical Strike or On the Run. I'll do them, but before that I will go to over here in the Wolf and then go back to Alpha Centauri. So I'll meet you in Alpha Centauri. Okay. So I came inside Jamison because we need to talk to our friends over here.
Sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colonies' collective nose.
Yeah.
Burning helium across
Vladimir.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you pulled out. Here.
Okay. And
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yeah, Walter, I'll do that.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Hey, Sam. Sam?
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily.
Yep.
And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right? That was a lot.
Living on the streets, I always wondered what it was like living on the good life. Not as good as I pictured it.
I guess anywhere's better than slumming in an Epside. Even this. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuroamp tech. I swear it's the worst yet. Thank God you put a stop to it.
Nothing good would come from neuroamps.
Amen to that. With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen.
Yep.
But you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, the Masako would pick it same as Ularu.
As horrible as Masako is, she was the least bad choice.
You're right. I know you're right. Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
Yep.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Sure.
Late at night in dive bars, sometimes the old-timers share stories about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God, real.
The universe is vast. It's arrogant to think we have seen it all.
But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out. Clearly we don't. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech, but I don't know.
I agree, they didn't feel exceptionally alien.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I can see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
That certainly sounds possible. That could be it, Sam.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner. One way or the other, we are not alone.
Yeah, we are not.
And that's both exciting and terrifying.
So, Sam, I would want you to...
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Talking about me is my favorite subject. A kid.
What do you think of exploration?
There's so many planets, moons, celestial phenomena out there. Most captains just sail through the Great Black, not even really looking, appreciating. A lot of the time touching down on a virgin planet can be, well, uneventful. But every now and then, you see something no human has ever laid eyes on. That is what I live for.
How does Korra's schooling work?
Korra has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons. And I have to occasionally do some of the old homeschooling. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see the cracks in my knowledge. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. Not being graded, like, for fun. She's so weird.
Have you seen a lot of action?
I've seen my fair share of scrapes. Actually, a triple share with a massive bonus worth. Some folks say I'm the luckiest man alive after making it through some real whoppers. But the trick is to always keep a cool head. Impulsiveness, fear, adrenaline, all those will get you jumpy. You get too jumpy, your target could be 5 in front of you and you'll miss every time.
After all this is over, what's next for you?
There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold dead feet. I mean, Korra will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, my truest love is the next star, the next horizon.
Okay.
No, that's it then.
No, listen.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
Are you ready to head back out?
It's about time. I missed the company.
Such a shame. I'm afraid we have had all the best adventures already, Sam.
No adventure? Well, we'll find some hijinks then. Maybe a shenanigan or two.
Okay. Sam is now our companion, and we are gonna give him some things. Let's helmets. Let's take this one and this one. Where's Sam? Sam Coe.
Hey, good to see you.
A straight gear.
If you're looking for something.
Tombstone. Okay, you are having tombstone. That's good. And I have a helmet for you. Let's give it to him. Helmets. You should wear this one. Equip.
Next time.
And where is Sarah? Sarah! You're gonna burn me again? Here she is. Sarah, wake up.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult. In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all.
Thank you.
Those types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
I know. I couldn't agree more. It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. And I'm pleased you recognized that Ryujin almost made a grievous error in judgment. After all, based on your recommendation, they've ceased their work on that disturbing neuroamp technology.
I'm happy you approve of my decision.
Why wouldn't I be pleased about your decision? Can you imagine if that technology had fallen into the wrong hands?
Exactly.
The awful things you could force people to do. Oh, it's terribly frightening.
I know from first hand. Agreed. The negatives completely outweighed the positives.
Yes, quite. Well, I've certainly taken up enough of your time. Thanks for letting me get that off my mind.
Sure. Now,
what can I help you with?
Let's trade some
Let's
gears.
see what you got.
You have a lot of things. Let's take that. Side star. I have given you all these things. Yeah, most probably when I was working with you. Equinox. 3 kVLs here. Let's give you some of that ammo. 3 kVLs here. And let me give you the helmet. You wear that, okay?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, even though Samco will be with us, my babe will be in the ship, so no worries to that. Noel.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one.
Hey, you really think the Starborn could be something like Avenging Angels?
There's certainly precedent, isn't there? We've been operating for a while now on the fringes of what humans, know and understand. Why rule anything out? I just think we should be open-minded, keep everything on the table.
Angels probably wouldn't need spaceships.
I did say it was a metaphor, didn't I?
No.
Never meant it to be taken completely literally, but you never know. Maybe they appeared in a form we're familiar with. It's the argument I have with Walter every other week. Science and reason have their place, but so does faith. We have all of them at our disposal, and I don't for 1 second believe they're mutually exclusive. Take care of yourself.
You too. It was very surprising to see Barrett over there in Neon. Let's board the ship, shall we?
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
So I have Samco and...
I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, me too, babe. I have Samco and Korako with me over here in the ship, I believe. Where are they? They aren't over here. Where are they? Oh, there's Sam. Where's Cora? I don't see her. Aren't you gonna bring Cora over? Anyway, so I believe that's all the time we have for this episode. We are at present in Jemison. Right, we are in Jemison and we are gonna continue our journey with Sam this time, and we are gonna talk with him and do his missions as well. But let me do the Aquila Cities mission, the Freestar Ranger mission with Samco, because he was a Freestar Ranger himself. Okay, so if you're not a sub, please consider subscribing, because that is the fuel for my ship. And while you subscribe, don't forget to press that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you like the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, you can press the thumbs down button, but I'll highly urge you not to do that. Instead, you could write a few lines in the comment section. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, where we continue the journey with Samco in the Freestar Rangers missions. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye bye. MUFS signing off.